Hey guys, I'm back. Yes, it's the same day, same night and stuff, and same clothes. I wanted to talk about the Burlington Mall concert because the other one was a short video, and I have time. It's only like 6:41 p.m. obviously because it's dark. And so the souvenir we got from there was the Microsoft bottles because they were like passing that. They were like throwing them at people. They do that. They like because okay. So here's what went down. They were selling the tickets starting on Thursday. It was December, no, September 19th that they were selling the tickets at the mall. And the night before they had like people sleep over and get the meet and greets. And my mom doesn't want to do that because it was probably cold out and stuff. And she doesn't like sleeping on the ground. So we didn't sleep overnight. So we didn't get to meet and greet. I really wish we did though. And so the next day my mom allowed me to skip school to go get the tickets. And I went with my mom while my sister went to school. And we waited in line. There was a lot of people, but there wasn't many when we got there. And then it started to build up and go around the corner. And so when we got out of the car, I was about to cry because this was like the happiest moment. And sorry if I keep saying and. Then we got in line. We waited and waited. Then finally we started moving. Oh, and there was like people that came out and they would go woo every time, but yeah. And then there was a car full of girls and they blasted Demi's song. They blasted Heart Attack on their way out and stuff. It was really fun. I was like singing along. I was like woo. And there was a girl behind me who was in college who her teacher let her get out of school after she did her test, and she was behind me and we would talk. And then there was two other people behind us, and they were getting tickets for their daughter, and they told her that they weren't going to get them, and so they were going to surprise her with that. So that was pretty cool. We all started talking in line while we waited, and the sun was beating down. Like, it was really, really hot. I was wearing random stuff. I was wearing the Demi shirt I got from the Kiss 108 concert, and I was wearing a black vest, heavy leather vest, and then I was wearing my black jeans, and then I was wearing, like, these boots I got at Aeropostale that had studs on them that looked like Demi's cast. And I wore those. So it was really hot when I was wearing all those, so I took my jacket off. I couldn't take my boots off because that would be weird. And we sat on the sidewalk waiting for people to move. Then finally we started moving. And once we got inside, we had to wait for another line. And then we finally got into the Microsoft store, and I got two bracelets. They came as a bracelet and not like really tickets because you don't sit, you stand. So I got two bracelets and my mom got two bracelets. So I brought my friend Leah. My sister came, me and my mom. So four tickets. Yeah, and since everyone else was at school, I like took a picture. Well, we went to the cafe. I think it was Black Forest, Rainforest Cafe. I don't remember. And we ate lunch. I took a picture while we were waiting for the waitress of the bracelet, and I didn't send it to my friend because she was at school, and she doesn't bring her things with her to school because she doesn't want to get in trouble. So I sent it to her when I got home because by the time I got home it was like noon, even though like we don't get out of school at noon. And she like when it was time when she got home she like was freaking out and she was so happy. And so the concert was on Saturday, so on Friday she slept over, and then Saturday we went to the concert and we both wore our Demi shirts. And then we got, well, while I was in line getting the tickets, they handed out like Microsoft shirts, so I got that. It's upstairs, it's purple. And they handed, like, so we got there that morning. We were gonna go there early, but my mom was like so slow and stuff and getting ready that we got there at like 9:30 a.m. And there was a bunch of people already there. Um, they asked certain people in the, like, I'll have pictures at the end of this video to show you how long the line was because it was pretty long and we waited there pretty long. We waited there for like 2 hours or an hour, and then they started letting the meet and greet people in first and putting them in their line, and then they started letting everyone in for after. And we waited there until 12:30 because the concert started at 1. So we waited there till 12:30, and while we were waiting, we took some selfies, which will be at the end of the video. There's one with me and Leah, there's one with just Leah, there's one with my sister and Leah. And then there's a few, well, I don't really take much pictures of the stage because I was too happy and I took mostly videos, but it was pretty fun. And they let all the meet and greet go first, around like 12:30. They let the meet and greet go meet Demi and stuff. Everyone was coming out crying. There was one girl that actually looked like a guy and probably wants to act like a guy. I don't know if he or she is transgendered or not. And he came over and like he was like near us because his family was right there. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I met Demi. I told her she was beautiful." And she said, "Oh, thank you." And like he was freaking out and was crying. And I was like, "Oh." It was really sad to see everyone coming out crying. And there was one girl in line that I saw, like when she was raising her hand, like calling someone like over. I did see some scars, and I'm like, wow, these really, these people really do relate to her. Like, same connections. This video might be a little longer. And then once we got in, we were kind of close. We weren't up front, but we were kind of close where we can actually see her. Like, the pictures that I'm going to show you look like we're far away, but it's because my stupid phone um, has bad camera. So I'm basically sending the pictures from my phone to my iPod here because I don't have it on my iPod. And oh my gosh, I was like freaking out. I was about to cry, but then I didn't because it was way too hot outside because we were right in the sun and I got a bad sunburn. And then after the concert, we went to the Cheesecake Factory and we had to eat because everyone was like dehydrated. My mom couldn't, she's diabetes, so like she couldn't stand there too long, so she went to the car and trusted us to stay together. And we tried to get closer, but it was really hard because there were so many people that were annoying that were like trying to scooch through us throughout the whole thing. And I know that they were probably just either trying to get to the front or trying to get with their family, like they said. But I don't know. So we were trying to get to the front, but it's really hard because there's so many rude people there. And you're like, excuse me, and then they don't move. They look at you and don't move. So yeah, that was our day. After the Cheesecake Factory, we brought my friend home. And so that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If it was boring to you, oh well. If it was okay for you, like it. If you went to that concert too, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Here comes the pictures. Bye!
Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you.